Today, my goal is to make BIM education real and to help an industry take these tools, as we all should know them by now, and apply workflows that are accessible to all project stakeholders, allowing this African continent, or should we say the built environment, to help play catch up. This incredible journey has not only allowed me to become more recognized globally as a subject matter expert, especially within building information modeling, but it also allowed us to create these grounds that have forged me to a better or a closer relationship with not only software vendors, but working closely with clients as well as professionals that I'm hoping to share their information with you too. This new exciting digital construction transformation, what is it? We've now got an opportunity or a chance in Africa to strive to improve both knowledge and understanding of how new modern technology methods can be improved and how we can apply them within an African way of living. Africa is different, and I look forward to engaging with learners as well as professionals on this journey to see how we can forge a close relationship, not just with BIM, but look at the digital tools that are available as well as the methodologies, and we put it into an African context. Yet we still align ourselves with international standards. This much needed efficiencies can only be achieved through a fundamental shift in building standards as well as education. Every country on the African continent has its own legislative and its cultural as well as its contractual drivers, with, I think, culture perhaps being the most significant. And that's the challenge that we as Africans need to address. In many regions around the globe, especially with the early adopters, as we've seen, this vanguard of BIM adoption is often led by the design community. And I'm referring to architects, engineers, and occasionally we've seen governments around the world adopting this BIM mandate. They have recognized the efficiency gains through adoption of smart digital tools to visualize or coordinate and improve operations. This produces a new way of working, and they start to see the integrated solutions that allows them to use these improved digital tools to configure them and start to use what we better know now as the digital twin. These drivers of change will without a doubt improve construction as well as the efficiency of the whole performance of the project, and helping us do what we know best as sustainability. Our largest architectural firms as well as our engineering firms have also been swayed by the economic pressures and realizing that there's an ocean of work out there available outside of our borders for yet a relatively competitive price that is offered because of a good exchange rate. So the design professionals, we can all agree, have led the way so far, particularly in Africa. But the rest of the supply chain falls woefully short, almost without exception. Here's the catch though. The advantages of BIM increase further along the project as the specialization sits. And although designers can optimize their work processes and decrease the risks substantially, they also do a lot of the heavy lifting and building and undertaking the responsibility of these 3D models, which seems to be the fear of the unknown to the rest of the industry. Yet, unfortunately, the larger profits are being enjoyed by the contractor and ultimately by the client. This needs to kind of change as we look at the availability of digital tools and the benefits to the rest of the supply chain. For many contractors, and I speak particularly about South Africa, where the profit margins have been very slim in the past throughout the years, and the unpredictability of the process that poses a risk for everyone on the client as well as the rest of the team. The collapse that we've seen recently of many of the big 5 contractors in South Africa shows the real risk that we're at. And the solution of squeezing the supply chain has been tried and tested, and we know it doesn't work. It was Martin Luther King who said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, just keep moving forward. So let's all face it, I don't think we can fly. But let's keep moving forward. And I think by introducing various levels of BIM upskilling into the educational space, we will develop numerous exclusive partnerships with various companies to provide this comprehensive and this relevant, up-to-date information and case studies that have been already aligned with international standards. Companies and consultants in an operational environment can now then have a real in-depth understanding and a guide to help decision makers as well as the industry delegates to be more competitive based on cost and efficiency. And this is what I'm hoping to achieve out of this BIM vlog that I have created. And I'm delighted and I welcome all our new learning programs that I will start to share with you throughout the weeks and the months to come, hoping that your learning partner to BIM can be seen more as a black belt to the road ahead.